Okay, so say you're grinding to get netherite equipment, same as you already had. Where do you go? Trick question. You don't have your netherite template anymore because someone stole it. This means you're going to the nether. Bastion time. Oh wait, evidence of people. It's also recent, and farther than I've ever been from my base? That's kind of suspicious. This trace evidence is probably nothing. In other news, I just found a bastion. And there's some blocks they didn't place. And all the chests have been scoured. And also another bastion is exactly the same. But look here, more trace evidence of people. This is someone's whole ass base, bruh. So to answer the question, where should I go to get a netherite template after mine was stolen? Is steal someone else's. It should be fine though. They probably are the person who stole the template anyway. No other templates are to be found on the realm.
I don't think they notice if they lost one. I can build my ship back up from there.
Big reminder, Noah, this world is corrupted. You can't ban my ass for stealing. I stole nothing. There is no evidence beside the blatant video evidence of me stealing it. And that was AI. See the big Sora watermark? Also, there's blatant evidence of me returning it after I duplicated it. This time, there's no Sora watermark, so you know it's real. The only thing I gotta get for netherite armor now is netherite, which I'm not stealing. I stole nothing except for the template that I didn't even steal. I swear the template's owners never even noticed. Anyway, now that I had the template, I went back to areas familiar to me, and upon returning to the overworld, I was ambushed by mobs.
I know this place. That is bad news. That's very bad news.
After I was done both that and marveling at the building that basically appeared overnight, I headed straight home. When I got home, I put everything away and started repairing my tools, because nether activity is strenuous activity no tool should have to experience ever. When I was done that, I started to get wool as a secret tool we'll save for later. I also, unrelatedly, started to do some deforesting. Oh, would you look at that? That's a lot of beds I'm making. I must really want to increase my villager population, huh? And I'm putting them all in my inventory at one time and going to the nether? Ah, so I guess I'm giving Spawn Village a population upgrade. Okay, I'm done messing around and dancing around the topic. I'm bed mining for netherite.
My brother.
Now that that's finished, I have the netherite ingots, but I most certainly don't have the templates. So I need to dupe the one I politely borrowed without asking. Diamond mining, commence! Alright, now I've got enough diamonds to make more templates than I'll hopefully ever need. I then put mending on my helmet, and forgot to give it a name, before making every tool of mine, except for my shovel, netherite.
What the fuck?
After that, I added mending to my pants and called them Ultra Pant Stinct. And then I put mending on my chest plate and called it Aegis. And thus, every piece of equipment in my possession, other than my shovel, was both netherite and had mending. Now, to return to my former glory, or even reach further beyond, there's one thing I need to obtain. And it just so happens to coincide in location with what I lost everything over anyway. To get the elytra, I need to go to an end city. The same place I tried and failed to get a bunch of shulker boxes from. There's also one thing I'm wary of, the very reason I've decided to do all this in the first place. Yeah, that's right, the end gateway glitch. Basically, I need to avoid dying and losing all my stuff by means of going through the gateway portal. So I need a measure to minimize the stuff I lose while going through the gateway portal. Because do you actually think I'm just gonna build a bridge out there instead? Me? Nah. Put simply, the plan is, I'm gonna put everything in my ender chest, and I'm gonna bring an ender chest through the gateway portal. So if it works out, I can continue doing this unequip everything and put it on back after the portal business, like I laid out a train track. If it doesn't work out, I'm just losing an ender chest. So I got 8 obsidian passively where I could, and I got an ender pearl from my chest because I had quite a stockpile. The problem? I have no blaze rods or powder. No powder, no ender eye. No ender eye, no ender chest. So I need to go to the nether to kill a bunch of blazes now. What else is new? For this, I looked at the coordinates of the last fortress I've gone to, and added a branch to the highway that allows me easy passage to it going forward. I then killed a bunch of blazes, as you can imagine. I even built a staircase from the spawner to the highway level, to make it a permanent branch, and I even found some debris while mining out the actual highway part. Lucky me. With the netherite sourced from this highway branch, I finally made my shovel netherite. I then finally made my ender chest, and with all my preparations done, I put my equipment into my ender chest and went to execute the plan.
Okay, I go through this, I leave, and then I come back. Okay? That was a lot faster than I expected, but also it's good because I can place this and never have to worry again.
And my plan worked as expected, of course. After all, it encompassed all possible ways it could have gone. But the good thing is that I now do not need to worry about losing my items in the end gateway portal via the same means again. With all that done, I set off to find my loot. Boom! Ha ha! I just found an end city. And would you look at that? A second city within view of the first. How lucky I am. By the way, ignore the pre-built bridge of netherrack. That means nothing. Okay, scratch that. It means everything. The only useful stuff I found in the cities were the leftover shulkers and the chests. Not the stuff in them, but the chests themselves. Now I gotta go out and find new cities again.
And also apples don't teleport me to the ground. but at least I know I'm in new chunks.
Speaking of new cities, that over there's a ship, and that's an escape plan. Now to just hope there's no sneaky people who already raided the city. Oh please, 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 oh please. And another?
Oh, it's my lucky day. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
That's a suspiciously close mirror to how it was last time. Anyway, the grand reveal.
As good finally prevailed.
This city hasn't been raided! Woo! Alright, now to grab all the loot. Kill every shulker. And grab the elytra. Okay, now that that's done, only one city left to go. The same idea, let's get it. All the loot. All the shulkers.
What? What? Huh? Yeah, I'm probably dead. What the fuck?
And grab the elytra. And done. Now to get back to... No, wait a damn second. Is that a third city?
A third one. Oh my god.
And it has another ship? Well, you know the drill.
So you're telling me I got hit a bunch. I got hit for no reason. Huh? Bruh. Yeah. But how do I get up there? You might be asking. This is how. Excuse me, you did not see me.
Alright, now that all the cities within the vicinity have been cleared, I believe we've earned a little trip back home. So first, let's grab some pearls. And now, with the power of the realm's add-ons, we're homebound.
This is crazy.
As soon as I made it home, I started vacating my ender chest, and then made 27 shulker boxes, the largest amount of shulker boxes my ender chest can carry. You know how you know your end run is a success? When you have over a stack of excess shulker shells. I also have 3 elytras, one of which will become my main one until I lose it again. But first, I gotta make it so it will never abandon me. Never, ever. This is achieved by getting Unbreaking 3 and Mending on it. That's easier said than done though. And believe it or not, Mending was the easy part. So easy in fact, that I got a second one before getting Unbreaking 3, so I could keep my new Silk Touch pickaxe forever. And I named it Earthworm. I finally got it! I combine the Mending with the Unbreaking.
3 or 2. Why would I ever name it?
And then the result with the elytra.
The ever-persistent phoenix wings.
And with that, I'm now not only back to where I was before the incident, I'm better off than I was. I named the elytra Ever-Persistent Phoenix Wings because my last elytra was called Powerful Phoenix Wings as a nod to one of Noah's old username. But this name holds real meaning. They are ever-persistent phoenix wings because I became the same after dying, though that feat was only accomplished with blood, sweat, and tears. They are a symbol of exactly what you need to be to come back from nothing, better than you were prior. Ever-persistent. Now I understand that this is an if you give a mouse a cookie situation, but I want milk. And by milk, I mean gunpowder. I need gunpowder for fireworks for the elytra I just regained. And I was going to make a farm for gunpowder before the incident, but you know, the incident happened. And that kind of put a stop to the plan. Anyway, I'm going to make a Bedrock creeper farm that in hindsight was obviously made for Java despite being advertised for Bedrock. First, I cut down a giant tree. Then I made a bunch of chests. Then I made about as many hoppers. When that was done, I got even more wood for more chests. After that, I got even more wood. You know what? It's not worth it. I'm just gonna skip to me overlooking the materials I prepared for the farm, in the location that I'm putting the farm. Okay, now that all the materials have been brought to the right place, and you know what those materials are, I'm making it a time lapse. Have fun with your epilepsy, loser. You know what's messed up? The fact that you're not even going to see the finished product. I guess OBS stopped the stream or something while I was building it, so I finished building off camera without knowing the camera turned off. Put simply, the footage ends there. But basically what happened after was I built the rest of the farm and then AFK'd in the AFK area until the next stream. But here's the sad thing. I already achieved my goal for this video, so you're not gonna see the finished farm until after I finish my next video. God, this farm feels like Cartman land.
The best part about this farm is that you can't see it. You can't come.
But don't worry, I swear I'll let you come. Just after I finish the next video. In summation, be persistent to a fault, and never show the feds where you got your powder. Also, I'm sorry for being so late and not having posted this earlier. I definitely had time that I could have dedicated to this, but I didn't. But what's done is done now. As I keep taking these hiatuses, I learn more and more about DaVinci Resolve, and that makes editing these easier, even if it's still a slog. So I hope to do this next time faster than this time. Again, I'm sorry for the wait. I will send you off now. Have a nice rest of your day. Up-a-bye.